And I did take those questions off your test. There were a couple of questions that I didn't go over in class, and I can't remember where they are now, but I took them off your test, so that way you ain't got to gripe about that. Oh yeah, we got missing attendance. Oh my gosh, all y'all are going to hell because we got missing attendance. My gosh, I wish this school worried about other things rather than y'all going to class. If they would worry about other things, like they worried about y'all going to class and being at class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Monday and Wednesday, and being at class at 8:30 instead of 8 o'clock, if they would worry about those kinds of things, it'd be a whole lot better off. But anyway, they're worried about posters and you attending class. All right, so this is 3.4. We look like we're going in order. 3.4, number 1911. 1911. Okay, this question says, following is ogive standardized test scores, vertical axis. Find and interpret the percentile rank of a test score with a value of 150. So a test score of 150, we take out our handy dandy whiteboard, and we're going to get a straight line, and I'm going to make it thin, make it blue, and there's my straight line. Now I just got to make it straight, and now we're going to move it. They want 150. 150 is going to be right about there. So where do we cross the line at 150? Well, we take our handy dandy line maker and we draw a horizontal line. Make sure it's horizontal. And move it. And somebody tell me where that is. 50. Looks like 50. So 50th percentile. So type in 50th percentile. And see what else it's going to ask. Percentage of scores are greater than or equal to, well, it's in the middle. So this percentage of test scores are a test score with a value of 150. Well, you could say greater than or equal to, or you could say less than or equal to, because it's at 50%. It always reads to the left. I think you're right. I think, which way do we read? Left to right. So if you hit 50%, they're saying that it's less than. Because we don't read from right to left. We don't look at the greater than and then say, okay, 50% greater than. We read up to 50%. So I guess that's why they say that. Yep. That could be a test question. Oh no, we're going to do it again. Okay, how many times we do it? A to Z. Find and interpret the value of 170. So now we're going to move this over here. And I guarantee you somebody's out there going, oh, that's cool, he's using a straight edge. That's what you're supposed to use on a graph. 170, dang old what? 90? And it'd be less than 90, less than or equal to 90. So punch that in, 90th percentile, and less than or equal to. Tenth percentile. 10th percentile, dang old, right there. That's the 10th percentile. And now, that's going to be a score of what? 130? Hold on while I get off T-Rex here. 130? That's actually a good test question. But you might have to do that extra work of, you know, getting out an ID card and using it as a straight edge. Question on that one? Okay. So that one's gone. Next one, 3.4, 21/12. I feel like I'm doing your homework for you. All right, what does this one say? This one says the accompanying data represents the miles per gallon of a random sample of cars with 3-cylinder 1.0 liter engines. Compute the z-score. Hold on a minute, let me erase all this. Compute the z-score corresponding to the individual who obtained 49.2 miles per gallon. Interpret the result. Determine the quartiles, blah, blah, blah. So we got to go right here and pull this data up. Now, I'm going to put it on the Excel spreadsheet, and we got to find the mean so we can find the z-score and the standard deviation. So, no, I'm going to open in StatCrunch because we don't need everything. We just need the mean and the what? Standard deviation here. That's right, class. So let's write first variable statistic. Sorry. Column and variable 1 and compute. Go ahead and write that down. Write down the mean, 38.96, and the standard deviation, 3.52. So the mean, no yawning in class. I heard that. Hurt my feelings. The mean is equal to 38.96. I have to do this because if I ask y'all, y'all won't tell me. So I have to put it on here. And the standard deviation is equal to 0.72. No, I'm sorry, 3.52. Okay, got it? Now you need to find the z-score, so go ahead and do that. Well, how do I do that, Hubert? Well, you know read the what? Read the formula. No, it's easier just to ask you. No, read the formula. What's the formula for z-score? Somebody tell me. Just reading it out of their notes. And they want the z-score of 49.2, right?
X minus X bar over standard deviation.
Good job. So Z, so 49.2 is equal to 49.2 minus 38.96. Well, since they're rounding to the 10th, I'm going to round to the 10th. That'd be 39, right? Over 3.5. Somebody crank that out for me. Please don't mess it up. Good gracious, people, don't take that long. Somebody tell me the answer. I heard 2.9, but I didn't hear the last one.
2.91.
Thank you. So 2.91 is right in here, right? Well, what can you tell me about that z-score? It's unusual. Good job. No, I'm sorry. So you need to put that in there. If it asks you that, I don't know if it's going to ask you that. Then it says interquartile range. Well, that's the 5-number summary. So we'll have to go back and find that on the what you call it. So what does it say here? It says the z-score. The z-score is 2.91. and indicates the value is 2.91. They ask you to repeat the same thing. Standard deviation above the what? Mean. And you should feel good about yourself. Now the interquartile range, well, I'm going back to I didn't know it was going to ask for that, so I go back here, open in StatCrunch, pull up the summary statistics row, and I need y'all to write those down for me. Wait a minute. That's not right. Summary statistic, columns, variable, compute. There. Write down the mid-range, not the mid-range, the median, and the 4-digit number over here, or four numbers, 32.8, 49.2. The first quartile is 36.9. The third quartile is 41.05. And the median is 38.96. I need to type those in because y'all ain't going to tell me, so I'll just type them over here. And if you do tell me, so the mean is 32.8. The first quartile is 36.9. The median is 38.65. The third quartile is 41.05. And the max is, I'm looking for it, 49.2. So now I go back to my handy dandy. Hold on a minute. I just deleted it.
Priority 1 message coming in on secure channel.
Let me see if I can do it. Maybe it won't. Let's go with 36.9. Q2 is the mean, which is 38.65. And the third quartile is 41.05. Oh my gosh. Is this A through Z or what?
A through D.
And after that, you still got 3 more parts.
Compute and interpret the interquartile range. Select the choices below. Oh God, the interquartile range is one minus the other. I can't remember the formula for it. Let me go down here and find it. I'm gonna find it because I gotta have it.
Q3 minus Q1.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one it was. There it is. Q3 minus Q1. There's the one I was talking about. But evidently that's not the one I need right now. I'm looking for the Q3 minus Q1. I don't see it. Which one are we on? C?
Yes. You're still on B.
I don't know where all that comes from.
Press
Continue.
Oh my gosh. It should, there we go. Thank you. Q3 minus Q1. How much is this used? It's supposed to tell you where your outliers are. So Q3 minus Q1. So what is Q3? 41.05 minus 37. 4.06. What is it? Or 3.06? 4.06, isn't it?
It's 4.15.
Okay. What is it?
4.15.
Let me get out of all this. Is it B? It's not 50% because that'd be the median. It is between the lower range and the upper fence. Where do they come up with some of this stuff? It's either B or C. So this is not a test question. I don't think it is. Somebody taking a test, I don't think I put this on there.
It's not.
What'd you say, 4.16? 15? Let's see if I'm wrong. Yep, so it's C. It should be C, but 4.15. I'm about ready just to quit. Nope. Hell, I don't know which one it is. So y'all got to tell me. Let's go with D. It'll probably be the wrong one. 4.15. Of course, it's A. I hardly ever use the interquartile range. So it might be a good standardized test question for you to write down Q sub 3 minus Q sub 1. But I know we don't even use it during Math 120. And I sure don't teach it in Math 103. So I didn't even know it was on here. The lower fence, I guess, are there any outliers? The lower fence is 36.9, isn't it? 36.9.
I think.
Oh, this is where you got to do that. I know why you sent this question, because it's worthless. There, write that down. Q sub 1 minus 1.5 IQR. And then your upper fence is Q sub 3 plus 1.5 IQR. These things are never used. So to get the lower fence, or the lower boundary for your outlier, it's that formula, Q sub 1 minus 1.5. What was our IQR? 4.15? And your upper fence, upper bound for your outlier is equal to Q sub 3 plus 1.5, 4.15. So crank those out. I know I didn't put this on the test, but I did. I didn't know I did. We never use these. So somebody give me that number. There it is. I'm sorry. Everything I touch erases on this setup. It's a conspiracy.
30.675.
30 point what?
675.
Hold on a second. Okay, it won't let me change it, so I don't know what the heck's the matter with it. There's something definitely wrong with this thing. Yes, there we go. What'd you say?
30.675.
30 point.
675.
I'm trying to see. It doesn't say round. It says do not round. 675. There, choke on it. Give me the upper fence. I'm sorry, what?
47.8.
You probably didn't add a .02 on the end.
I got 47.275.
Let me try that. I bet you $1 they're gonna say, "What's outside? What's an outlier?"
They are.
Oh, come on. Are there any outliers? Well, let's go back and look at the data. Is there anything below 30.6 and 47.275? I'm gonna let y'all look at it. Are they in order? Please tell me they're in order.
Yeah, they're in order.
Okay, so 32, no, that's inside. And 47, yes.
We have
We got one outlier, 49.2. Is that it?
Yep, all parts are shown.
Okay. It's not a test question. I know dang well I didn't put this on the test. But they say D has D parts. This thing has dang A through M. You answer like 15 questions. So it's an okay homework question. And yes, I didn't cover the interquartile range because we hardly ever use that anymore with our technology now. So my bad, I suck. All right, this is 3.421. So that's 14.7. Let me delete this one. 14.7. Manufacturer of bolts has quality control policy, requires to destroy blah, blah, blah. 4 standard deviations from the mean. So that means we got to draw the curve. But let's see what it says. The quality control engineer knows the bolts coming off of the assembly line have a mean and a standard deviation. What is that short for? Draw the damn curve. That's what it's short for. So draw the curve. Mean of 7 and a standard deviation of 0.10, a dime. So act like you're adding dimes and subtracting dimes. And when are you supposed to let me know that you're going to Skype in? Okay, this is not a text. Okay, this is just letting me know they're not going to be here today. Okay, they're okay. I thought they were texting in like telling me they're going to text at 20 minutes till. All right, I'm just bitchy today. I'm sorry.
We can tell.
I don't need anything from you.
It's Monday.
He needs a Snickers.
What is it? I'm just being a lion, dog, face, pony soldier today. And if you watch him, he knew that it just flowed right off. I can't even say it. I mean, I have to look at it to read it.
He's been practicing.
Yeah.
Or like you said it normally.
Yeah, he said it normally. Like,
Like as a normal.
I got to look at it now. She said, since you didn't win Iowa and you say you're not going to win New Hampshire, why should we vote on you if you don't think you can carry the national? And he said, have you ever been in a caucus? She goes, no. And he said, no, you haven't. You're lying, dog-faced pony soldier.
Put that on my road.
You have to look it up. You see the video. I mean, I'm not lying. This happened like yesterday at a town hall. A girl, she was 21 years old, asked a question. Huh? Oh, hell no. No, you ain't gonna get me in trouble.
That's what this all is.
Yep. So let's draw a curve. I personally think he's doty. And y'all don't even know what that means.
No.
Because you parents, they don't teach you anything. Doty means senile.
Seven.
Thank you. 7, 7, 10. Oh, I can't write now. 7, 10, 7, 20, 7, 30, 7, 40. Now the question says 690, 680, 670, and 6 what? 60. And they said, let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's highlight this area. They won't take those. And they won't take these, right? -1, -2, -3, -4. That's what that first thing says. A manufacturer of bolts has quality control policy that requires it to destroy any bolts that are more than 4 standard deviations. Remember the question about the pregnancy within 14 days? Does it say below or above? Doesn't. So if it doesn't say above or below, then what do you assume? Both. It means within. So in this case, below 660 and above 740, you throw them away. You melt them down and you redo them. Okay, that's what the first part of the question is saying. And this, now why do I mark this stuff out? Because you need to see where everything is, and now all you got to do is answer the question because you've done what the question has said do. So it says, for what lengths will the bolts be destroyed? Well, we don't have, oh, we've already figured it, 660, 6 inches, 60 or whatever.
Hi there.
Yeah, the centimeters, I'm sorry. 6.6 centimeters and below, 7.4 centimeters and what? Above.
The low is 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Looks like it'll be a cloudy day.
Looks like it'll be a cloudy day.
Top headlines provided by Google.
Let's see
New
if
Hampshire poll shows Bernie Sanders surging.
burn. You gotta feel the burn. Lower the bar. Okay, since y'all are going to go ahead and convulse, I guess that means I'm gonna just go ahead and finish. Okay, y'all gonna dictate the class, right? Yeah, Gilbert. I want to finish this up if y'all don't mind. Okay, which one is this? It's going to be C. So whoever did this problem did pick the correct. They picked the correct one, and of course, there it is. So less than 6.6 and greater than 7 point what? Is it 4? And we feel good about ourselves. Okay? All right, there's still some more I need to go over. I'll finish these up whenever y'all come back, Wednesday. All right, when's the test due? It's due Wednesday, right? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, y'all get out of here and have a good day. I'll just say everybody.